always translate rap lyrics. One of those songs that I translated was Riding Dirty. You guys heard that one? It's Missy me loading, Missy me toting, right? And my friend was like, what does that mean? What does Riding Dirty mean? And I was like, I don't know, I'm fucking doing Sudoku over here. Chad, Riding Dirty, anything? No? I'll see you at Squash later.
A couple of years back, I was asked to open for this guy, Goumba Johnny. Now, Goumba Johnny, it's a nice guy, very popular radio personality and comedian. So I go out to Long Island, to the southern part of Long Island, which is the less open-minded part of Long Island, which is saying a lot. Goumba Johnny's people are there, and they're kind of like, they're Italian, I guess is the only way to describe it. But not like, like from a Fellini movie, more like from a Scorsese movie. They're scary. It was hostile from the get-go. I just stayed in my jokes, I stayed in my zone. I tried to go Cosby with it, just really like, hey, I'm a nice guy. It was bad news. Nothing was working. Nothing. And then when I started getting heckled, I was like, oh, don't worry, I got a grab bag for that, my friend. I don't knock your wig off when you're sucking on somebody's something behind a dumpster. And this one guy in particular, and he's just gelatinous, a big mudslide of a man. He just kind of was like, yeah, you sucking, get off the stage and you're a piece of shit. And it was his birthday. It was his birthday. It was his one time to be happy, to sit back and enjoy. He just let loose. I mean, he was among his friends, all his pals, and they all looked like the penguin, like different versions of the penguin, So he called me Urkel. I was like, hey, you've been reading my journal? Like all this stuff. That didn't help the situation at all. I learned that he was a used car salesman. I was like, oh man, maybe one day you'll graduate to new cars. He did not like that. Sometimes you try to crowdsource general resentment at the person who's heckling. So you're like, hey, isn't this guy a jerk? I tried that one, and they were like, no, he's pretty cool. It basically turned into like a town hall meeting. And I finally was just like, you know what, man? You know what? Tomorrow you're gonna be on Long Island. And I'm not gonna be on Long Island. I'm gonna be having brunch in some trendy part of Brooklyn. You suck, And the crowd didn't like that. It got a little racial. But the point is, I survived, So after the performance, I grabbed my friend and was like, start the car, right? And I've never done that before. And I was like, going to go collect my money because contractually they owe me money. The manager's all like, oh, it's in the safe and the thing with the guy. Get the money, man! So I'm just like sitting there making eyes at everybody like, hey, how you doing? You had a good time? You hate me? Okay, all right, great. And finally the guy comes with like this, wad of cash. I was like, you don't did checks, And I'm like backing away towards the car. I wanted to like smash a bottle and just kind of like edge my way. Maybe cut myself just to show them. Then I feel like a big sausage finger hand on my shoulder. I turn around and it's the guy. Inside I'm like, ah! Outside I'm just, yes, Hey, I've seen Bronx Tale. They lock the door, beautiful music plays, and then you get the crap beaten out of you. Okay, that's what happens in an Italian setting. And he's like, shake my hand. I thought you were really good, okay? I was just trying to help. It's Jimmy Bag of Donuts, just remember me. Will I perform anymore for Goumba Johnny's fans? It's like, how much money are we talking about? Because I made some good money at that show.